just asked them what are the 4 rounds you generally take up for recruitment at a campus. So they said it's aptitude, it's communication, then it is technical, then it is HR round. So as a training department, we have got confused. When the corporate is looking for software engineers, then why this technical round being pushed to 3rd round? Why not it is being tested at the first level itself to check the technical IQ of the student? Now why this aptitude comes into the first phase? Now as you know, aptitude covers your speed. Speed is cracking 75 questions in just given 60 minutes of time. So the thing here is, especially for this particular round, your speed is being checked. The second one is about communication. If you are speed enough, how better you are at your communication. Now we have asked again the same question. Now if a technical student who is very strong in the fields of their own desired domains are not good at aptitude and somewhat in communication, so what is the status? Now they said we can't recruit. That was a big question mark. This is how the corporate HR practices are going on. Now why we have asked for the speed and communication in the prior stage compared to the technical? They said we are global companies, we require speed because our clients will not give us the space time for any projects. They can't give a delay time. If the project report must be submitted to your client by say 7 working days, it has to be. Otherwise, it will be passed to the other companies. So your clients will not give you time. So this is the reason they look for speed from the students. And once you have performed well, that means you have done your project report on time. Second round, that is communication, will guide you how to approach the client, how to talk to the client, how to convince him, how to negotiate him. So here, the first 2 things, that is your speed as well as your communication, has come into role for your job. Then comes the technical. Now technical, we said, now what is your criteria? They say if 75% of knowledge the student shows in the technical round, the remaining 25 will cover. Because we have ample project managers, we have infrastructure, we have domain, we have technologies, everything with us. So once these 3 are done, still the corporate is searching for something from the student, that is in the HR round. Now probably you might know, they cross-check your certificates, they put up some simple questions like what are your long-term goals or short-term goals, or what is your vision, mission, what is your commitment. There they try to check your attitudes, like how you have designed yourself for your career. Now here where there is a possibility or a chance for rejections. If somebody has gone till that 4th round and said, sir, I am very much excited to join your company. This is my dream company, right? So these HR people are quite funny, funny and very serious as well. Combination of both. They say that, boss, you have performed well in aptitude, your score is good, you have done very good in communication, you have done excellent in your technical, then why are you here? Why can't you go for your research work? Why can't you go for your abroad education? There's a lot of scope. US, Canada, UK, they are giving scholarships, right? So the student gets popped up. Some HR praises you, you can't resist, right? So they say, sir, I have already processed my work to US. I'm still waiting for the response. They have just cross-checked your long-term goals. You have already prepared for your MS and you have come all the way to a company and you are going to kick that company in a day or 2 and they are not ready to spend money on you. That is on a training part. So this is how student does a small flaws, without knowing or knowingly they end up in curiosity, the emotions plays there. So all these things comes. Then if your long-term goal and the company's long-term vision matches, then you are there inside the team. Because crores of rupees of project, crores. They can't bet on any one wrong recruitment. Fine? So speed, communication, technical rounds, as well as your behavioral attitudes at your HR makes you push towards your dream company. This is your campus placements. The second one is abroad. You know much better how countries are luring the students to get into their campuses with scholarships and other things. So that is the second part. And so coming to the third part, that is your startups. Now why 22% has increased since last couple of years? Because government has introduced a lot of schemes. Many investors have started. Your venture capitalists are there in the market looking for a big ideas. So all these things are revolution. Now when the things are happening, what is happening with the students? Students are jumping up with an idea, starting up a concept, converting the idea into a project, going for the investors and taking the money and starting the business and getting flop. Small reasons like they are not aware of the market, they doesn't know the marketing strategies, they doesn't know whose customer is, they are perfect in their product. 101% they are perfect in their products. You name it an app or development or software or anything, any solution, they are perfect. They can answer to any client, but they are unable to sell the product. They are unable to convince the market. So these are the few issues. Because you guys are purely technical and marketing comes for the MBA part, and vice versa, MBA student can't develop a technical product, though he has a strong marketing skills, but still unable to develop a technical product because of lack of knowledge. So vice versa, there is imbalance going on and many projects are getting flopped. And finally, the talk of the town about the layoffs. You know why these layoffs happens in general? Why companies like Google, Amazon, Cognizant, they are removing people, 10,000, 25,000 employees out, layoffs. You will laugh at me. The reason is again a startup. You know what happens? In market, a new startup company comes, which requires huge investments. Suppose I am a venture capitalist, my investment is already in Amazon, a part of investment. Say I am a businessman, I am getting more tempt to the new project, say electronic vehicle. So I am more tempted because it's giving me more percentage of returns. What I do? I cancel the agreement with Amazon, I take my funds and go and invest in that EV project. Now what Amazon done? Lot of investment has gone, so unable to run the show, so layoffs. This is one of the reasons for the layoffs in the IT sector. The more these startups emerges, the more funding goes to them, the running businesses will affect a lot. And what these people say, now we are banking on a new software, new skill, new domain. Now students have to study that, which is not there in your college curriculum. You have to bank on other sources. Now you have to prepare for that, get updated, then go and apply for that particular job. Till then, many people might have lost the hope in IT sector. And some they are moving to non-IT sectors. So these are the few reasons when you opt for startups. But startups is a bright future if you do a small corrections before you jump into this. That is what is today's topic about your problem solution fit and the product market fit. This is a general concept. Somebody says you are good at a project, you can develop an app, but the question is how far this app is useful for the people. Are there any person or the students or the faculty or the other segment people willing to get into your app? Have you done this research? This is a big question mark when it comes to the problem solution fit. That means you have introduced a product which was no way in demand in the market. Nobody knew that this product would come, or in some way that it would get into use. So you have just blindly launched a product because you like that subject, you like that domain, you have mastered in that or something like that. That was your individual involvement in making that product out, but there were no takers. So your project is flop. This is the basic concept of marketing. Now when you do a startup, apart from this 4, you have to learn other 2 P's, what your subject says, that is your problem solution as well as product market. So that makes you 6 P's. Fine? Now when you study this problem solution fit, your product market fit, there is one more bigger concept called as the business model. Now this business model differs from each project. One single business model cannot be the same for any part of the game. So these 3 models will ensure you at least to avoid any kind of risks in the business. Your money is safe, your time is safe, your intellectual property is safe, everything is safe. At least you do a small exercise on this problem solution, the product market fit as well as the business model. Now coming to